skill, precision, speed, dominance, creative.
There are moments in life when everything feels like heat, not the kind that burns your skin, but the kind that rises from deep inside the heart. A pulsing warmth that reminds you you're alive, that you're fighting, that you're still carrying memories whether you want to or not. For the longest time, I felt like I was walking through a world made of frozen reflections, echoes of moments I tried so hard to hold onto yet somehow kept slipping through my hands. But even frozen memories melt eventually. They always do when heat arrives. I used to believe heaven, or fate, or destiny had a plan for me. But I learned something else. Sometimes heaven knows what it wants, but you still have to choose for yourself. You still have to walk toward whatever feels like home, even when you're unsure if you belong there anymore. Maybe that's why the first step is always the hardest, because returning to where you belong doesn't always look like going back. Sometimes it looks like starting again. I've seen people walk away, come back, fall apart, and stand again. Everyone you meet could break your heart. Everyone carries a storm inside them. But there's beauty in the way people keep trying, keep healing, keep holding on to whatever light they find. I tried my best not to fall apart, to stay steady even when everything felt like it was slipping. And somehow, the memories kept me standing when nothing else could. Memories can be heavy, but they can be anchors too. There were days when I felt pressure from every direction. Expectations, promises, dreams I chased without knowing why. But pressure can shape you or shatter you, and you only find out who you are when you're right in the middle of it. I told myself again and again, no pressure. Not because there wasn't any, but because I had to learn to breathe through the weight. It's strange how hard it is to say no to people who want something better for themselves, especially when you're still figuring out what better means for you. Some people never give up. Their determination becomes a reflection of your own. And while they chase their dreams, you realize you're searching for something too. Something quiet, steady, something like peace. That word began to mean something new to me. It wasn't only fire or passion. It was life, energy, movement. Proof that even when the world felt cold, something inside me was still burning. I learned not to be scared of that heat. Where people live, there is always love, even if it's hidden, even if it's wounded, even if it takes time to understand. And sometimes, the answers don't come from the world outside. They come from the heart, from the quiet voice that speaks when no one else can hear. You just have to listen long enough. Letting go was the hardest part. Not because the memories weren't beautiful, but because they were. Yet life keeps moving forward, and you either move with it or get trapped in what used to be. The memories kept me together, but they also reminded me that I had to step into a new chapter. No pressure, I told myself once more, even though I knew there was pressure in every goodbye. Then there were moments when I felt myself drifting away, slipping into numbness like frost spreading over a window. I told myself I was out of it, but sometimes pretending you don't care is just a way of protecting your heart. People leave, people return, and sometimes they disappear for good. But the weight of them lingers on your shoulders until you finally choose to set it down. There was someone once who told me I was no good. Maybe they meant I wasn't good for them, or maybe they didn't know how deeply words could cut. I brushed them away like smoke, even though the truth is that some smoke stays in your lungs long after the fire goes out. But I kept walking. I let the wind clear the air around me until my heart felt lighter. It's funny how smoke clears slowly, just like pain. And when it finally does, you realize you can breathe again, maybe for the first time in a long while. Sometimes the seasons shift before you realize it, and maybe it was December or maybe it was just a cold day, but I knew things had changed. Some people go back to where they came from, to the lives they left behind. And maybe that's okay. Maybe not everyone is meant to stay. Being out of sight doesn't always mean being forgotten, but it does mean learning to live with distance. Still, I wouldn't change anything. Not the heat, not the smoke, not the memories that held me together. Because every one of those things shaped me. They taught me to stand, to breathe, to let go, and to hold on when it mattered. Now I walk forward, into the heat, into the light, into whatever waits for me next. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but for the first time, I'm not afraid. I'll carry the memories, but but I won't let them chain me. I'll follow the heat in my heart, the warmth of who I'm becoming. And maybe, just maybe, that will be enough. The path ahead isn't perfect, and I know there will be days when the cold tries to return, when doubt whispers like an old friend I never asked for. But I've learned nothing powerful. Every time the world freezes around you, there's always a spark somewhere waiting to melt it. Sometimes that spark comes from within, sometimes from someone you meet, and sometimes from a moment so small you almost miss it. A smile, a memory, a sudden reminder that you've survived everything you once thought would break you. I don't expect life to be easy. I don't expect every wound to heal cleanly or every goodbye to feel gentle. But I do expect myself to keep moving, even if slowly. Heat isn't always a roaring fire. Sometimes it's a quiet ember glowing softly in the dark, reminding you that everything continues. And as I walk forward, I carry a new resolve. I don't need perfection, I need progress. I don't need every answer, I need the courage to keep asking questions. And I don't need everyone to stay, I just need the strength to stay true to myself.